let's talk about BYU and some prospects I had a chance to put my eyes on for the first time in person this season. Now, Davis traveled to American Fork High School, which is a nice, easy drive for me, and a chance to watch guys like Traden Bessinger, Bode Sparrow, and to a lesser degree, guys like Prince Afu for American Fork. I'm thinking the first two I mentioned, both Traden and Bode are Davis. They're the two big stars for the Davis Stars, who, by the way, have a very, very strong team. And this was an interesting game because the biggest question I had was, okay, this is a Region 3 team, which many consider in Utah high school parlance to be the SEC or the best region in all of high school football. And American Fork, they're kind of a middling program in said region. Could Davis, who looks like they are the class of Region 1 coming down from Northern Utah, could they hold up against the likes of American Fork? Well, I think they proved that because they ran away with a 29-15 victory over American Fork. But beyond that, I was really impressed with what Traden Bessinger and Bode Sparrow put on the film. The biggest thing about Bode to know in particular is he's a true two-way star. This is a kid who is capable of playing safety, maybe bulking up and playing some hybrid linebacker role at the next level on defense. But beyond that, has the ball skills, the body control, the speed, the footwork to be a very, very good wide receiver at the next level. I'm very intrigued which way he ends up going at the next level, but this is a kid that whether it's BYU, whether it's Utah, or literally anybody else out there, the Oregons of the world, because he's got a lot of offers. I'd always remember the 2027 class, but all he has done since he was a freshman 2 years ago when he kind of burst onto the scene is be a standout two-way player for Davis, and it doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon. I was really impressed with him. Now, after the game, Traden Bessinger, who is a big, strong-arm quarterback, he's 6'4", 6'5", got the ability to make every throw on the field. He took some time to talk with me one-on-one. Now, he recently visited BYU for their first two home games of the season at Portland, but against Portland State and also against Stanford. He was in the stands and he watched Aaron Roderick's offense play. Shortly after the Portland State game, he got an offer from BYU. Well, it was my first chance to talk to him, and I wanted to ask him, okay, are you locked in with Boise State? What's BYU's offer do for you? Well, I think you'll see in this video, and if you're listening to it in the audio format, the body language, I think, will tell you a lot. But here is the one-on-one chat I had with Traden Bessinger about that, also about the win over American Fork, and a whole lot more right here on Locked On Cougars.
Traden, first off, just give me a reaction to the win.
I mean, I'm excited. It's a big game for us. You know, as a team from the north, you want to call it. It's the north versus south, so a team from the north hasn't done this in a long time, so it means a lot.
Did you guys come down here trying to make a point, like, hey, we can compete with Region 3?
Yeah, we came in here knowing, like, no one's done this before, or at least in a long, long time, and we got the team to do it this year.
What gives you that confidence that you guys can do something like that?
Oh, it's been all year long. It's been growing up together. Like, my receivers, I've known them for my whole entire life. The O-line, I've known them for my whole entire life. We're all best friends on this team. It's something different that's been from the past years. It's been like everybody just genuinely loves each other, and it's great. It's great.
You saw you hook up with Bode a couple of times in this game. What's the relationship with him in particular like?
If you know about me and Bode, we're best friends on, off the field all the time. We're hanging out. We're sleeping over.
Yeah.
Me and him are we're like this.
Obviously, you're going through the recruiting process right now, committed to Boise State. Like, what's it been like with all that?
I mean, it's overwhelming, right? Dream come true, but you just got to take it one day at a time. Just keep the main thing.
Sure. Now, you're an in-state kid. BYU just offered you recently. Does that change anything for you? What's the stuff
I'm committed to Boise State.
So you're locked in there?
Yeah, I love Boise State. I love the coaches, love the community.
What about Boise State sold you on them? Like, what was it?
It's for sure the coaching. Coach D, that guy, don't get me started. I can go off for hours and days on him. Zach Hill, the quarterback coach there, he's coached the NFL, coached Arizona State. He's a very good, well-trusted coach. And then Coach Potter, that guy is just a stud. Played at Boise State. He's known for the blue, and I just love those guys. The community is great. The opportunity that's there is amazing. Yeah. And Boise football is their NFL team, and I love that.
They are the big dog up there. When you talked to BYU, who was the coach that was recruiting you mainly, though?
It was Aaron Roderick.
Okay, and what was the relationship with him before that and afterwards?
I mean, we've been talking for a long, long time, since sophomore, freshman year even. And so I just going to his camps and stuff. Like, I really like that guy. He's cool and stuff, so yeah.
What have you worked on most in your game?
This year specifically, it's been just being able to, like, junior year was like kind of like, okay, like, yeah, like he can actually play, but like, let's go make a statement now. Yeah. And that's what I was thinking, like, all of off season. I was like, man, like, now that I think about it, like, let's go do this. Like, I want to win. And so my main focus has just been getting the body better, getting the mind a lot smarter, just outsmart every other defense that you're going to play.
Do you want to prove that you are more of a dual threat than just a pocket passer?
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people don't think that I'm quite the dual threat, but I mean, if you watch the Fremont game, I had to run in that one, so I did. But in games like these, like, I don't really need to run. I'm really good at keeping my eyes downfield, and that's one thing that I pride myself on, and so I don't run much.
I think you may have referred to it earlier, but what are your goals the rest of the way this year?
Personal goals or team goals?
Either way.
Team goals, I want to win a state championship. That's been it. So we won a state championship in basketball, and I know that feeling, and I know how much more I love football than basketball, and I couldn't imagine that.
Personal goals, do you have anything you're looking at?
Personal goals, I want to break the records.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
Well, hey, Traden, thanks for the time, man.
Thank you very much.
I'm no expert when it comes to body language, but he was pretty assertive in saying that he's locked in with Boise State, speaking of Traden Bessinger. Now, could BYU go on a run here and he ends up falling in love with the Cougars and decides he wants to flip his commitment, a la Zach Wilson not that long ago? TBD. But I look at that as a guy who feels like he's got a major opportunity at Boise State, and good on him. The only question I've got, and he answered right at the end, it's like, I am so sick of being told I'm a pocket passer. I can move a little bit. Does he have the true elite dual threat speed? I'm not 100% convinced of that, because the offense he plays in at Davis doesn't really ask him to do a lot of dual threat stuff. He can scramble when needed. But my thought process is, if you want a comparison of a dual threat versus more of a pocket passer and how they look in BYU's offense, I would put Traden Bessinger more in the Kedon Slovis category of quarterback, whereas other quarterbacks, for example, are the Jaron Halls, or in what we got with Bear Bachmeier right now. Yeah, Jaron Hall, a true dual threat, capable of running and throwing, has got the wiggle, the arm, everything you want to be a threat in the run game as well as the pass game. Kedon, when he's at BYU, he could run it a little bit, but I think he was more comfortable making plays in the pocket, and I think that's where things stand for Traden right now. But he's got a major opportunity on his hands going to Boise State, if he ultimately ends up there, to kind of rewrite what he is as a quarterback. And we'll see how it plays out the rest of this season. There are 4 weeks to go in the regular season here in Utah high school football. And what I saw from Davis is they are going to be a threat. Now, the matchups and everything in the playoffs will have to work out in their favor, because some really good teams out of Region 3. I'm talking about the Corner Canyons and the Lone Peaks, because they went head-to-head, and Lone Peak doubled up Corner Canyon. But Davis, they got as good a shot as anybody, not named those two, speaking of Corner Canyon or Lone Peak, at this juncture. So there you go. That's what we got for you guys on this Monday edition of the show. As always, thank you for your support of the podcast. Thank you for making it a part of your day, no matter when you watch and or listen to it. But as we often say, thank you for being everydayers here on the podcast. More importantly than that, thank you to all of you who make it your very first listen of the day right here on the Locked On Cougars podcast.